Ladies and gentlemen, a shower of big block power is about to send a shockwave through the Sunshine State. Volusia Speedway Park, let's ride. Working it up into turn number 1 and 2 for the first time. Eric Rudolph and Max McLaughlin go side by side as they head down into turn number 3 and 4. McLaughlin going to have the advantage on entry, but as they come off the corner to click off lap number 1, it'll be the 8H of Mad Max with the lead. Rudolph goes back to second, 3 wide for the number 3 spot. Behind them, though, as Matt Shepard will take over that position. Meanwhile, up in front, Rudolph going to go to the inside. He'll pull even with McLaughlin down into 3 and 4. They'll roll through the corner side by side, but we got 2 cars together in turn number 1 and 2. Looks to be the 33 of Loudon Reimer and the 25 of Mikael Perrin. And McLaughlin will bring him off at turn number 3 and 4. Green flag back out onto the speedway here at tonight's 30-lap feature. Max McLaughlin going to get away, but now a side-by-side battle from a pair of 9s. We saw this at Super Dirt Week last year between Mark Johnson and Matt Shepard, and Shepard going to get the advantage again as he'll take the runner-up spot away off of turn number 4. Johnson will be relegated back to that number 3 spot. Now we got a battle for 4th right behind them as Demetrius Drelos works the bottom of the racetrack. Rudolph going way to the top shelf that time, trying to get a good drive off the corner as he diamonded off of turn number 2. But Drelos not stopping in that number 4 spot. He'll get by Mark Johnson as well and pull into the podium position. Meanwhile, behind them, Stuart Friesen working up into the top 5. He's gotten by Rudolph. He's found something on top as well as he looks to carry his momentum past Mark Johnson, and he does. Stuart Friesen up on the top side by side with the Dark Knight as they come off by turn number 2, but it's Friesen going to get the position. He'll set his sights on Demetrius Drelos looking for 3rd. McLaughlin has settled into that number 1 spot up in front. Shepard still holding on to 2nd. Then it's Drelos, who's now going to be under fire from Mr. Freeze as Friesen works the top side of the racing surface. Williamson behind them also seeing it. So these creams starting to rise to the top here in the early going of this one. Friesen crosses over, slingshot move down into turn number 3 and 4. He'll take the number 3 spot away from Drelos off by turn number 4 and move into the number 3 spot. Taking a look at timing and scoring for McLaughlin as he comes by, he has opened it up to a 1.9 second advantage over Matt Shepard. As Rudolph working the top 5 will give a look to the inside lane that time. Nothing doing, though, as Williamson still strong on the outside, though. That time, Williamson going to bobble in turn number 2. Rudolph pulls even as they head down the back straightaway, and this could be interesting with slower traffic dead ahead of both of them. Williamson continuing to just roll right through the middle, but the drive that Rudolph's getting on the inside of turn number 4 has helped them so far. Not that time, though, as Rudolph forced to give a lane away. Williamson slides high. That's allows Rudolph the power underneath the Rudolph takes the number 4 spot away. But with 3 laps to go now, we'll see how far it is between 1st and 2nd as McLaughlin clicks the lap off. Shepard's got it down to 1.2. He's picking up about 0.2 of a second per lap, but is that going to be enough time to be able to catch the 8H? We're going to find out, ladies and gentlemen, as Dave Farney's going to have the popsicle sticks in the air. 28 and 2 to go, and here comes Super Matt Shepard. As they work up through turn number 1 and 2 for the final time, Max McLaughlin just has to navigate these 2 corners, no problem. Ladies and gentlemen, up at turn number 4, the first Super DIRTcar Series race of 2023 goes to Max McLaughlin. 2nd will be Matt Shepard. Coming across the line, 3rd will be Stuart Friesen. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of tonight's Super DIRTcar Series event, the driver of the number 8H, Mad Max, Max McLaughlin.
Yeah, I mean, we knew we had some speed. We just didn't really have enough. Stu was really good there in the heat. We knew we had to change a lot of stuff and just needed to find more drive, and we kind of over-adjusted. I was pretty tight there, but I'm glad it was only 30 laps for sure. Yeah, I mean, it's just a fun place. I mean, you can really, I think it's a place where driver prevails a little bit. You can really hustle the car, and I don't know. It's just it's a pleasure to drive this race car. This one's for Judy, Al's wife. She passed away not too long ago, and this one's for Mrs. H, so it's pretty cool to get the first win of the year right off the bat. First start, first win. So, we've been working hard. We got a great team behind us. Al Hankey gives us everything we need to go win races. So it's my job to put it here, and that's what we were able to do tonight. Hopefully we can do it again tomorrow. Yeah, I mean, I feel like we should have had at least 10 wins last year. I think we only had 5 or whatever it was, but we were positioned to win a lot more, and that car right there deserves to win a hell of a lot more than 5 races a year. So we got one off the list, and hopefully by the end of the week we can have a couple more.